Thriving Artist Art Life Short. I am Delta Tango Mike, and this is day 14 of Vlogmas. Yes, I guess it's 2 full weeks of going live every day or producing a video and publishing once a day. And so check out Vlogmas. There's a link in the description of this video. Check them out. I am Delta Tango Mike. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And today I want to talk about challenging yourself. I have in my hands 12 little sketchbooks. These 12 little sketchbooks are from my the year 2014 when I did a draw daily challenge. So let's talk about challenging yourself and what does that mean. And thank you to Lemdros for suggesting. His name is Lemuel, but I think Lemdros is his nickname. Suggestion that I talk about my progress on before and after or currently with Vlogmas and joining the group. And I see it as an opportunity to talk about my path and why I have taken on challenges for the past 6 years at least. And what's it done for me, which is similar to what's happened with Vlogmas, joining the group on Facebook and being around a bunch of people who are passionate about getting their message out there and figuring out the technology, figuring out how to talk, figuring out how to say things, how to present their work, and publishing it online. And so with my experience and with the different challenges that I've taken on throughout the years, I find several reasons that push me into taking on a challenge. Whether I'm experiencing this thing that I'm challenging myself on or not, I still find these reasons that makes it perfect for me to try out. Reason number one is going to be that I want to expand my skills. I may already know how to draw, and of course by the 2014 I was already a professional getting paid to draw, but I saw my homeboy Goldie Gold, and he had done a draw daily challenge a year or two before that, and I was like, whoa. So he had drawn like for a whole year. I'm not sure if it was a calendar year or he went 365 days. I can't recall, but I saw that he was posting about it and having finished it, and I was like, whoa, that's a great accomplishment. I want bragging rights just like that. So not only do I want to expand my skills in something that I already good at and I know how to do, but I was like, well, I want to brag that I drew every day for 365 days on a simple challenge, something simple that I can do real quick and not take up all my day every day, but it'll be enough that when you look back at it, you're like, whoa, that's 365 days that I got down and I accomplished something. So my idea was, okay, I have all these little sketchbooks. Let me go ahead and use them for this drawing thing. And so I started drawing. And what I realized is that not only I already know how to draw, I'm already a professional getting paid to draw, but I realized that the more I was drawing every day, the more I remembered the joy that I felt when I first started drawing very, very early in my life. And it's this passion and love for drawing with pencil that brought back a lot of memories from the past and put me in the present and reminded me and reignited that passion that I have. So it's okay to try a challenge on something that you already know how to do, but now you do it. But when you do it, you kind of get into this mode that you haven't felt in a while because you get so busy and so caught up into accomplishing projects for others that you forget that there is a passion and a love for art that comes from within. I also wanted to build. I also get into challenges because I want to build community with a group of others that are like me. Remember yesterday's talk about tribe? Well, that's exactly what happens. That when you start a challenge and you start drawing, especially in the early days of Instagram, a lot of artists, we started creating hashtags and drawing at the same time, posting things the same day. It was Wu-Tang Wednesday, Wayne Wednesday for Batman stuff. It was Scully Tuesday, that was mine. All these other hashtags for different days of the week that if you post it on those days, you see also everybody else's posts from around the world who post at the same time, who are artists who feel the same way about the art that they're creating, and they're passionate. And so you feel a connection. It's this connection that fuels your creative fire to keep on going. I also, at the very least, I want to be able to feel like I try something. That's something that I want to have in my portfolio. That I've accomplished certain things, that I made certain things happen. I need to write this other thing down. I just remembered children's books, but I want to see things in my portfolio. It's like, yes, I did that. I did that thing. And if I don't finish the project, which I have some that are unfinished right now, I can at least look back and say, well, I tried starting that thing, and I'm slowly working my way through it, even if that challenge is the time for that challenge has passed, but I'm still on that task and trying to figure it out. All right, so quick rundown on some of the challenges that I have done throughout the years. The Draw Daily Challenge, which is the little sketchbooks. Digital Daily Challenge. So 2 years later, I did that challenge again, but this time it was digital, especially at that time when I was really trying to develop my digital drawing skills on a drawing tablet. And so Illustrator and Photoshop, I've been working with that for 20 years, but the actual drawing on the screen, I had not developed that talent. And so the only way to feel is to see any progress is to jump in and handle it every day. So I did that. I actually gave myself a goal of finding sponsorship for these challenges. And I wanted Microsoft and I wanted Sketchable to be my sponsor. And guess what? A year or two later after that, they became my sponsors. So if I like to leverage the things that I'm doing for something else. It's never just for that thing to do. Part of it is for the thing just to do it, but at the same time, it's like, how can I build on this thing to move on to the next level, A day in the life of a pro. I did. It was not so much of a challenge that included other people, but it was something that I felt that I wanted to do and bring a real life situations, my real life things that I did into a YouTube series, so that people can get an idea that a life of a professional illustrator is not just sitting down drawing. Coffee break with DTM, artist interviews. Document the game. Me and a friend of mine, Miles Davis, we sat down and talked about the business of art and some of the things that we face as professional artists and how do we handle them. 100 Pencils Project, sponsored by Adobe. And I was able to work on a coloring book with the support of Adobe and stream it the whole time. It is once you start a challenge, you're like, oh, this is cool, it's creative. And then weeks later, you're like, I'm still drawing this. And that's how this Vlogmas thing is too. It's like, oh, that's exciting. I want to get better with my video. I want a community of people that I can talk to, who I can learn from. And then 2 weeks later, like, whoa, we're still doing this thing. Yes, that's the challenge of it. Not so much as the time invested in it, but what you're gonna get back by being involved. The more you're involved, the more you build community, the more you learn. And even though I've been doing video for years, and I have a quick screen here that I want to show you. I've been doing video for years. So this is a 2016 video that I think I just had my iPhone sitting up. And I might have had one of my interns walking around recording me as I was talking. And you can hear my voice bouncing. And there's no microphone. There's no lighting. It's just what it is. I've been doing video, and I've gotten better as time's gone on, especially with the help of Cinemaker. Here I'm just recording in my studio in Inman Park. And then this is Cinemaker. I'm getting a little better with the lighting. I still got a cluttered background. And then, awesome production with Cinemaker. As time's gone on, I've been building on my skills little by little. That looked crazy. I don't even know why I thought that was okay with a black background. And then some years, my beard just goes wild. And then I did some vertical so that I can get more into some of that social, some of the social shorts and videos. Then of course here comes my grandchild, and I started putting her in my videos, and now I'm paying attention to more to what I gotta say, my message, and lighting, a lot more lighting. And then of course professional production as cinemaker. Again, this is in Buckhead in Atlanta. Then finally, most recently, this is here in the studio where I'm sitting right now. And what I have done throughout the years is slowly added extra gear, extra tools that I can implement in my video production. And so this in this Vlogmas, I started noticing that everybody has these super amazing cameras, and they look so cool, and the background looks a little blurry and so on and so forth. And I have a camera too that I can do that. I switched to a webcam eventually this year because I got a good webcam that was high resolution. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna roll with that. But after watching all the Vlogmas videos, like, you know, I love how a person can look very clean and clear and crispy, and then the background looks blurry, and it's just on the camera, right? The camera, the lenses, and so on. It's like, well, I got a Canon. It's not a super duper high end camera, but it's still a camera that takes professional photos. And so if I can use that to do my video, then I'm gonna get a better looking video. And so that's what I want. So little by little, I've been building on my skills and building on the things that I know how to do, but I get around people who have a lot to share, and then I can add another element to what I do. Another element, another little bit of knowledge, another bit of practicing better, I want to say better practices, practicing better practices, but getting better at what I do. And so that is why we do these challenges. I urge you to please try a challenge when you get a chance. If you don't see a challenge, ask somebody to jump in on a challenge with you. Create the challenge yourself. Contact me. Say, hey, Dan, I have this idea that for 7 days, I want to draw something. I want to go live for 1 hour and draw something. Will you do it with me? I may say yes, because I'm always excited about doing creative stuff. And so there it is. That's my message for today. And I need to work on my ums. I've been to Toastmasters. I've done a few classes. And so I've been trying to work on my ums and ands and In any case, today is the Challenge Yourself. December 14, day 14 of Vlogmas. This is another Thriving Artist Art Life short. It's a little bit longer because I had a lot to say. And but I hope that you learned something today. Please get in touch. I am Delta Tango Mike, DTM. Find me anywhere on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. And let's talk about what kind of challenge you want in your life and what can accomplish for you when it comes to your talents. What will I learn in 2021? I have some challenge ideas, and my next few challenges are gonna involve the projects that I have lingering for years. It's time to get them done and get finished. So look out for that stuff. All right. Talk to you later. DTM. Peace.